traditionally, at least for me, would be some sort of a brainstorm, some sort of an outline. I don't necessarily always do this step. It's based on the amount of time that I have to complete the assignment. Say if it's the night before, it's due, I'm probably not going to do this, which tends to happen more often than it probably should.
My first Writing Center conference I actually had on this project. I met with a consultant who was also in this class, and I go up to her and I'm like, I have all this information. I don't know what to do with it. What do I do? Because right now my wiki is essentially just like a bunch of pages of just material, but it's not organized anywhere. So we started breaking down into what would be good sections for how I explained it.
And then my second conference was with someone in my class, and it was also on like understanding maybe more so what Gina wanted out of the paper than just like what the instructions said. So like things that helped more with like things that she had said in class that I missed or not understood, and things like that. That conference was more on like databases and how to use the resources that we were supposed to go over.
The first consultant was a first-year female who was actually in the same class, so she was familiar with the assignment. And we discussed the sources and like what we could write in our descriptions.
The first Writing Center conference I had on my wiki project, I had with a first-year student here in the Writing Center, and I came up to him because the one thing that I was really concerned about with this project was how big the project could get. With my topic, murder in early modern England, I wasn't sure if I was just confined to like what murder was seen as, how it was punished, just kind of like the strict and narrow view of murder, or if I could kind of branch off of that, because I was finding all of these really, really interesting tangents, and I really wanted to talk about them because I found them really interesting.
And I had a conference with someone else in the Writing Center about those comments, and tried to like decipher. It always helps whenever you have someone else to kind of help you see what their point of view, if you don't first like understand it.
My second conference was with a political science minor. I'm pretty sure she was a political science minor. And it was to figure out an introduction, because apparently I leapt straight into the manifesto too quickly. I went straight into the rhetoric, which I thought would be a reasonable way to start a paper on communism. But as was indicated by the teacher's comments, she wanted a little bit more of a soft introduction. So between us, we went back and forth, and we came up with something that was more acceptable, or was more of a introduction.
Well, during the second conference, we talked about her comments and also how I could improve each annotation. And I thought that was very helpful to prepare me for my conference with my professor, which was a required part of the revision process.
I find these exceedingly useful. I don't use them enough because there's nothing like another pair of eyes viewing your paper. There's nothing like another brain picking that paper apart. And that's really what our philosophy is. We generate discussion and we try to bring about new ideas.
I felt that revisions were necessary because a work is never finished. I mean, you can hand it in, but it can always be changed.
Because I like to view assignments as not completed, because I think when you view a writing assignment as something that you turn in and then it's done, I think that gives you a very narrow view of it. Writing is an ongoing process, and a process that really, no one's a perfect writer. Everyone can improve their writing, every paper can be improved.